How's it going, guys? Today is another day down here in the shop. We're back at it again with a Tan 240. Today we're just going to fix a little issue that he had. So under here, so the shifter right here isn't working properly and it's snagging on this little piece right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a shorter bolt with a different Teflon nut so we can actually get it on there. And then that should just get rid of all the problems that we have. So guys, I'm going to tell you, 1 week in Connecticut really screwed up how my body reacts to heat, and I'm already dying once again. It might be because it's actually really hot down here, and it might be because I'm just a pussy. We finally got some stuff for the 180. The throttle position sensor finally came in. So what we're going to do is we're just going to plug into this thing, get this thing running. Then I'm going to take it for a nice lap around the plaza here because I haven't driven it in like probably about 3 weeks now, maybe even a month, because Rudnick has had this thing. Rudnick has had all the parts from this stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and plug into this thing. Okay guys, so we're actually taking a little detour. We're up here at Blast Coating. We're getting Roberto's wheels, but before I dropped my calipers off and now I'm choosing my color. So this is what we're gonna do, guys. We're going to do one of these two, and then we're going to do the lettering in Jolly Rancher red. So there's a lot of colors here. I hope this looks good on the car. Should. So let's go get out of here. Okay guys, so we're down here. You know, my favorite place in the world, airports. Me and Roberto down here, Miami International Airport, picking up Carlos. We got a shit ton of time to kill because Carlos just got off the plane. He's ready to go through customs. Roberto's asking me for some fucking cream.
Where'd you put it?
Real weird.
You just mooned me through the fucking card thing to the camera.
It might be in the back. It is in the back.
I see.
Roberto hurt his wrist doing some Roberto things. We shall not name them because they are inappropriate.
They're inappropriate. You're inappropriate. You literally just mooned me through my car thingy. He mooned me, miss. He mooned me. I saw this man through my car's camera. Okay, I don't want to see that. I didn't want to see that.
I really wish I had brought my tripod now because I really don't want to hold this thing. So, let's go ahead and pick up Carlos.
To my Canada.
Okay guys, so we're in the airport. We didn't bring a sign. We didn't plan this enough. So Roberto is right here. Looks like a girl from behind there, but he's got this sign he made.
We're in Miami. Everyone looks the same here because I'm Spanish, so I have to make sure Carlos can see me.
You got this sweet sign though. In the shop.
Can you put some cream on it?
No, get the fuck out of here. I'll hold your phone and you can put your own cream on.
Don't tempt me with a good time, Marcus.
You're using the wrong hand to hold that. That's your bad wrist.
I know it hurts, but it's my friend Carlos, so it's worth it.
You gotta put your phone on. It doesn't turn off.
Shut up, Marcus. Let's wait for Carlos.
Get out of here. I don't think Carlos likes you. What's up? How's it going, guys? Today is another day down here in Florida. We're in the shop. We're having a good time. I just got here. I've been sticking pretty good to my new schedule and getting here pretty early. Today kind of went a little out because since I've been back, I've been staying up a little bit later and, you know, kind of catches up with you. So, yes, I've been staying pretty close to my schedule. But today, I think I have something that all of you could get behind. I'm working on this SR20 240. This is actually a 240 from the States. It's not actually a 180. So what we have here is we have an SR20 with a huge exhaust leak. I will start this thing up when I'm done talking. You guys can hear how big the exhaust leak is. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be putting on a different top mount manifold, or bottom mount manifold. It is right here. This is the ISR one. This is a really nice one, actually. I haven't seen the bottom mount one, but just from the looks of it, guys, it looks really nice. So I'm going to put you guys down over here, and then I'm going to grab this. So pretty nice. I like it. It's ISR, so it shouldn't be that expensive. I'll put the price right here. So you got these bolts. We're gonna go through these, make sure that they're tight. They're tight. We're gonna go ahead and make sure that the surfaces have sealant and gaskets on them. And yes, we're just gonna go ahead and do this. So let's go ahead, start this thing up really quick for you guys, and then we'll go ahead and jump into taking all this stuff off. So guys, as you can hear right there, the exhaust is giving him a huge leak. So we need to fix that. That's what we're gonna be doing today. So let's jump in. Okay guys, so to get this project done, we need to take off the intake. So you gotta take off the intake pipe there. This intake, the actual one that breathes in new air. Then we can go ahead and drop the turbo off, take off the downpipe, and then we should be able to get the turbo and the manifold all out. So let's go ahead, get this stuff done. Okay guys, so the turbo, the manifold, the piping, the downpipe, it's all out. It's on the floor here. I haven't put it back in yet the proper way that it's actually supposed to be in there, but right now wasn't too hard. Took about an hour, I say, to take it all apart. So now what I have to do is I have to just clean off this surface right here. I have to clean off this surface right here, take this gasket off, redo this gasket, make sure that everything else is gonna be good. I have to find a triangle flange gasket down there. I have to get the turbo drain back on. And then you can really see right now how big this exhaust leak was. Like this exhaust leak wasn't just from the manifold not being like tight or anything. It was because like these bolts weren't even on. The downpipe, these ones weren't existent. So like literally this was making probably like no boost. When I fix all of this thing will probably feel extremely fast. So we're gonna go ahead, put this stuff back on, and then we'll go ahead and have some fun with it, I guess. I don't know. The customer is really gonna love it. Hey guys, so what I've been doing is I have been trying to get this turbo all set up so that I can literally just drop it into the car. So the turbo is on the new manifold. As you can see, it fits nicely. I cleaned up both flanges, got the retainers still on there, put the nuts on, tighten it down. I didn't put any Loctite on this because I don't want it to like never come off, because that's gonna, if you put Loctite on this, it'll probably either one, burn off, or two, it'll just make it extremely hard to ever take this thing back apart. So the retainers are on there, and that'll do just good enough for this. So now what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get the actual downpipe to bolt onto here again, because as you saw when I took it off, it was only held on by these two. So now we're gonna try to get all of them on. And I'm just having a little bit of trouble with this one right here, just trying to get this one to start and go in. But I had to widen out the flange just a little bit on that one bolt. That is giving me a little bit of trouble. But the other two go in nice and smoothly. I'll put a little bit of grease on these before I put them in. And we're going to be using Allen keys with lock washers. So that is what is going to be put onto these two, those three. And we're going to just put these two nuts back on. And we'll be putting this thing back in the car soon enough. I'm hoping that I can just drop the whole thing in. I don't have to put it in pieces, because I really don't want to put it in pieces. Hold on, the turbo is bolted down, the downpipe is in, the exhaust is on, but it's not tight. We have to tighten it. But this is what it looks like now. New exhaust manifold, ISR, everything's tight. Every bolt is on it now that needs to be on there. We have the exhaust all done up. There is new bolts on that because there were not bolts, like I said. And what else do we have going on with this thing now? We just have to put everything for the intake side back on. So you have to put these two pipes on and put the catch can majig back on. Then we can go ahead and tighten up the exhaust, and we should be done with this thing. I have to put coolant back in it because I drained the coolant because I went through the passages. I cleaned out the banjo fittings, and I cleaned out the actual fitting itself because they were caked with a bunch of stuff. So now we can go ahead, put the intake, like I said, back on, and I have to put a oil drain for the turbo back on. That's the last thing I need to do if we're down underneath. So let's go ahead and get all this stuff done. Then we can start it up and hear how this thing is going to sound now, and I bet you it's going to sound amazing. Tighten up the plugs down on the bottom. I put the oil drain back on. I tightened down the manifold. I tightened down the exhaust. I put in the catch can, which is a sweet Miller Lite bottle, like that, style points. And now we're going to go ahead and start the thing up and hear how it sounds now. So let's go ahead, place you guys down right here. Now we're going to go ahead and go over it one last time. We're going to take it around for a spin, and we'll go ahead and give it back to the customer. So guys, that's about it for the video. I'm sorry I didn't get any driving footage, but I believe the beginning was pretty funny. So that's about it though, guys. If you guys like the video, don't forget to...
It looks like you have a goatee because you have a
I know.
thing here.
I was gonna say.
I know, I got some stuff going on over
That's
here.
really
Mark is becoming a man, but he's not. It's just dirt. It's just dirt.
If you guys like the video,
Not
don't
even
subscribe, hit the like
beach
button,
balls.
comment, share, do all the good stuff, and I
Not
hope to
even
see you guys
beach
later.
balls.
You're a dirty man.
Dirt.